to my YouTube channel. It's Oyinlola, your girl, here once again. I'll be sharing with you 10 top skills, or will I say skills, businesses that you can take on in the year 2022. And I have said in my first video that this year is gonna be hot. We are coming in hot. So stay tuned, let's jump right into it. So guys, not the number one on my list. Number one on my list is cleaning service. You can offer cleaning services to people. So guys, permit me, in case I'm looking down, I'm looking on my book because old age cannot allow me cram plenty things. Anyways, don't mind me. Anyways, cleaning service, trust me, I think and I know cleaning services can be quite lucrative, you know, depending on how you it depends on how you you know, your business model goes, or you plan to, you know, build your business. So basically, let me give you a rundown. So for instance, you have you know, you put it out there that you are, you know, recruiting, say, undergraduate, maybe secondary school certificates students, people that are written their work, you know, they can come on board, work for you, and you group them. You put it out there that, okay, this is what you do cleaning services. For someone like me, sometimes I'm like, God, how do I clean this house? It's almost Saturday, and God, I'm already thinking like, God, no cleaning here. And I like to get things, like I like to make my house very clean, but I don't even have the time, I don't have the strength. So imagine me, like my kind of persona in nothing less than 50 people on your contact list, basically. So if you're able to put it out there that you clean for people, industrial cleaning, home cleaning services, yeah, someone like me, I book on Wednesday. Okay, my apartment is like a 1-bedroom apartment, and I would like for it to be cleaned in 30 minutes. Then yeah, you tell me my bill. Yeah, it should be reasonable. Yeah, you tell me my bill. So if you know that it's a 1-bedroom apartment, you probably want to send one person or two people to do the job. Then you know that, okay, this is how much it will cost. You charge the person, the you know, the person requesting for this service to pay, basically. Then if it's fine, he goes on with it. If it's not, then so yeah, they come around, they clean, and you know, yeah, you have to make sure that the people you are recruiting are not, you know, they are not thieves. They won't take the client's belongings, or just basic research or basic things that needs to be done to make sure that you don't get into trouble or trying to do a business on the side. You can do as a working mom. It's something that you can do even if you have a 9-to-5. Trust me, it depends on how you build it. It depends on how you model it, basically. So just think through it. Cleaning services actually pay. Imagine imagine sites around you, and they really need or people moving into new apartments. You know, you can just reach out to agents, and they are like, okay, they can refer someone that can clean the house well, and you know, put everything in shape for you to move into your apartment. Yeah, so you can earn a token from that kind of business, basically. Number 2 on my list is home tutoring. Yes, you can tutor people. Let people know what you are good at. Put it on your status, put it on your Instagram, your social media handles, social media pages. Lola. God, I think I'm thinking about food. Anyways, I think I'm hungry, but let's do this first. On your social media pages, put it there. Let them know. If it's finance, you know, always put it out there that you can tutor finance, you can tutor finance, you can tutor finance. If you are good in human resource, maybe there is a certification in human resource management, and you can take it up, like, okay, you can be a private tutor for them to passing, you know, their exams in this kind of exams, basically. So in a month, or I don't know the duration or what, like the timeline it will take to tutor someone in certain cases, but once you are able to plan, once you are able to do it, you can take it up and let people know what you do or what you are good at. teach people for a token. In fact, when you teach people for a token, you realize that okay, you don't want to repeat this over and over again. Then it leads you to wanting to do a video and sell it, and lecturing videos and sell it out to people, basically. So you don't have to keep teaching and teaching. You can just have that resource and you're able to sell it over and over again. Number 3 on my list is video editing. Trust me, video editing is crazy. It is crazy, and it is time, will I say time consuming? But if that's the only thing you sort of do, know that next on my list, this one this one, me, I like it very, I like to do it, but it is being an arbitrator. Arbitrage, trust me, arbitrage is like the sweetest business or the sweetest thing to do on this side. An arbitrator is just someone that is in between two people. Guess what? Get clients for people and get your spread, get your commission. I write business plan, I build financial models for businesses. If you look for a client for me and you're an arbitrator, trust me, I shall give you your share. What am I to gain not to give you your share? You have looked, I have clients, so please, by all means, an arbitrator is just, being an arbitrator is super nice, and trust me, you don't need to spend, you don't need capital for it. Basically, just let people know what you do. Let people know what you do. For instance, oh Lola, I have someone that wants to write a professional business plan. This is what I'll be charging for connecting both of you, and that's it. Will I now say no? I cannot give you. No. God forbid, Sapa. So that's it. Arbitrage is really, really lucrative, and if you know your way, you become a millionaire from it. Trust me. And especially for those that they know a lot of people that have this large followership or large clientele base. Trust me, you can take it and you can use it at your advantage, or to your advantage. English language, to your advantage, at your advantage. Anyone. To your advantage, actually. So trust me, arbitrage is something that makes a lot of sense, and I think one day I'm going to just do not arbitrage, but arbitrage has come in my life. Alright guys, so guys, the next on my list is property management. Yes, so guys, that's a really lucrative one too. You can link people up. It's sort of being an arbitrator, and also in terms of property management, basically. So for instance, there was one time my dad reached out to me and was like, there's a property in my state, Osun State, Nigeria, and it's going for 1 million naira. And I was like, at 1 million naira, that's, is it $2,000? Yeah, about $2,000. And I'm like, really? That's quite cheap. So imagine that kind of person, or that kind of persona, having 4-5 kind of that persona. You probably might not have that money, but I asked my dad why he really wants to, like, it's too good to be true. And he was like, the man is old, he needs money, and trust me, he's willing to let go of his properties, just to get some cash. And I'm like, wow. And so I found out more about it, and it was like, it was too good to be true. Like, it was in a well-positioned place, and it was just that my dad got the information first. So guess what? Imagine having 4-5 kind of property, information with you, and your own is just to link up people that have that cash, even if you don't have the money to invest in them, and you take a spread, basically lease it, sell it outrightly, and you take a spread. So that's it on property management. So guys, next on my list is business writing. Yes, business writing is really nice, and if you know how to write well, if you know how to think strategically, you can actually start a business as a professional business plan writer, copywriting, just general business writing. So you can write proposals, you can write memos, you can draft contract and all of those things. So they are actually, see, I think the secret or the magic behind having a business or having a skill and wanting to make money from it is the fact that you are able to let people know about what you do. Trust me, that's like the work there. Let people know that you do this thing. For instance, if I know you do this thing and someone is like, oh, I'm like, you probably be the first person, or those that let me know, or those that put it out there, probably going to be the first people out that will come to mind when someone needs, or when I personally need this service. So business writing is lucrative. Yeah. So guys, another one on my list is, yes, I've lost count, I don't even know, I'm not following the numbers correctly. So another one on my list is baking. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, baking is lucrative. Yeah, baking is lucrative. Yeah, it might be stressful, but trust me, when people book you to bake, you might as well pull it off. You might do it as a full-time, working from home, or you have a 9 to 5. For instance, you can like to reach out to everyone on your contact list, like, oh, you bake bread every Saturday, and you have this, you'll probably be able to get bread from you on Saturdays only. So Saturdays are days when most people get to be at home. They want to eat bread and moi, they want to eat bread and beans, they want to eat bread and bread and bread and bread and bread, and trust me. So I know a lot of people, not everyone stays in your area, so you can deliver to them. You can bake cakes, you can bake cupcakes, you can just have that special recipe that that people will not be able to resist. Like, they don't mind ordering it from wherever you are, especially when you're in Lagos. Like, there's really nowhere that is so far from. Do you understand? So if you can take on baking, you can as well make it a side business. You can make it a full-time business. It's really lucrative. People eat cake, people eat bread. I have been praying to God to deliver me from bread. My dear, people eat bread, especially Nigerians. They like bread a lot, and trust me, it's a lucrative one if you are able to. See, another thing is, all these things I'm saying, these businesses, you have to fine-tune them to your own way, your own model, your own style. You don't need to do it on a large scale. On a large scale, you need to find how it works for you. You need to find your model. You need to find how you don't mind just earning little, just be consistent with it. So once people know you for it, once people are able to identify with you, once people are able to feel comfortable with what you do, and there's credibility, why not? Please, by all means. Imagine you doing you are known for making or baking nice, succulent, soft, stretchy, hot bread. See, people will order. They don't mind paying 500, 1,000 naira for delivery fee, as long as they know that this bread every Saturday, it is consistent, it is hot, it is okay. I think this accolade I'm giving to bread is making me want to go and eat right now. So trust me, baking is nice. Baking is lucrative if you can model it to suit you to your own lifestyle, basically. So guys, another one on my list is being a finder. Don't let anyone hear about this one. I'm telling you. A finder. Do you know what a finder is? I think I just made up this one in my head and based on experience. My dear, use what you have to get what you want. If you have rich folks, rich friends, rich parents, rich people around you, my dear, make use of their richness to enrich your life. Guess what? You can reach out to investment companies, insurance companies, any company. Basically, I don't know how it works, how you will do it. You might think outside, just think about outside the box. But guess what? You can reach out to them, speak to the people, speak to your folks, speak to your friends that are rich, place their money somewhere in those companies. Yeah, good returns. That's probably the advantage, like, that you speak to them to, like, oh, when you place your money here, you get. And guess what, you have that agreement with the company that, okay, I'm bringing in 10 billion naira, I'll get my cut, I'll get this amount of commission, I'll get this, and just say your terms. If they are willing to go on with it, fine. If they are not, take it somewhere else. Do you understand? It's also I like with creating ideas. You can sell ideas to companies. They can buy your idea. Do you understand? If you are a software engineer, you can create apps. You can look into companies, businesses, and know what will benefit them, what will. Just try and tackle their issue. If they're not willing to, you move on and you sell it to other companies that are willing to take up. So most of these things is about using what you have to get what you want. Do you understand? From one transaction, two transactions, trust me, it's good money if you think of it, if you bargain well, and if you are able to get your folks, on your contact list or around you to invest in these companies, or to place their funds in the companies you've agreed with or you have an MOU with, basically. So don't tell anybody I told you this. It's a secret. Ladies and gentlemen, next on my list is car washing. I don't know what I thought about this one, but I just felt like, I'm just feeling like it's a good one. If you think about it and if you model it well, car washing. It gets, kids that are not doing anything yet. Let them subscribe to, recruit them basically. You go wash 4 to 5 cars, every week. Pay them at the end of the month. Let people know that you're into car washing. They come to the comfort of your house and wash the cars. Yeah, to the house. Yeah, and wash the cars thoroughly. They don't need to start thoroughly. And guess what? You can even have something like a bonus that won't, will let them see that it makes sense for me to hire, get this guy's services than taking my car to the car wash. Basically, just think about it. See how to model it around how it can work. Basically, like I said, it's not cast in stone, but car washing, just wash people's car, pay them, you pay the kids, pay them at the end of the month, and you get your share. It's just for you to organize. Oh, you go there, wash this car. Are you done? Yes. And client says, oh, I am satisfied. Oh, let them come tomorrow. Let them come next tomorrow. Oh yeah, cool. Or they just have the routine, like come every 3 days. It's tricky. Car washing, it's tricky, but it's a good one. So car washing, it's the business I would recommend to. If you notice the pattern of businesses I've been recommending, there are things you can basically do on the side. You can do even if you have a 9 to 5. Yes. And the last on my list is you can start a house help agency. Basically, a lot of women need help. They need help. They might be living help, or there are some help that just come and work and they go after they're done. So for you to be a trusted house help agency, you need to earn that credibility. Not those ones that will turn to Ayamatanga in the middle of the night, and all these stories we hear every day on the internet about the craziness of these helps. It's crazy, and it's quite lucrative because people will be able to hold someone responsible that, okay, you've said that this person that will be working or living in my house won't steal from me, will do as I have said, will do the things I need to do, I've asked that or him to do, basically. And it will be very professional, trust me. So I think starting a house help agency is a lucrative one too, especially if you have the resource of getting people from villages, from different parts that really want to work. An house help job is not just for people from the village. Guess what? It's probably for people that are not in do not have employment yet, do not have their degrees yet, or probably doing a part-time job, so or part-time studies. They can opt for professional house help work, basically, and you earn your money, you earn your token. But this can be quite stressful. You can take it as a full-time business, or you can start on a small scale, as you do your 9 to 5, basically. So that is all for today, and I hope you've learned one or two things you can do, businesses you can do in year 2022. Let me know what you think down below. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and let me know the things you do currently, so other people can learn from it. See you. Thanks for watching. Bye. So guys, the number one on my list is cleaning services. Yes, cleaning services,